next topic, because apparently Lemon and Alexis Mateo are going at it on social media. Now, I saw this happening in real time, unfolding in real time last night, and I was cackling. I even left a comment under Alexis. Now, here's the thing: I like Lemon and I like Alexis, but Lemon thought she was getting beside. She was not thought she was getting besides herself, and Alexis had to correct her because she tried to be a little ageist in the situation while doing an interview with Ricky Cornish. Now, I do have the clip of what she has said to Ricky, and we're gonna get into that in a second. But for context, I want to get y'all up to date with what happened. Now, Canada Drag Race, Canada versus the World, just wrapped up its second season and crowned Le Mans as the winner, with RuPaul's Drag Race veteran Alexis Mateo coming in second place. Although Mateo initially showed love towards Le Mans during the finale, things took a turn once Mateo threw some shade at the winner and production online. Now, let's break down the chaos, what was going down on the Twitter. Shout out to Pride for putting all this together, because I ain't got time. So, Alexis did make a comment about the finale. She posted the following, and I do have the picture up. What she said, "I want to congratulate my baby sister, that bitch Lemon. You're gonna be an amazing queen, and I will be here to support you in anything you need. Out of the show, we are sisters, and you deserve nothing more than happiness. Felicidades." So that's what she said, and she followed it up by saying, "Even though I was in the bottom many times unfairly and not even showed in the last lip sync, it was a great season and Lemon was amazing." And this goes and proves Silky Nutmeg Ganache's point. What she was saying, she was not saying Lemon didn't deserve the win. What she was saying was production was being messy in regards of how they edited that performance, where y'all made it obvious that y'all were going to give it to Lemon. Because quiet as it's kept, Canada Drag Race, Canada versus the World, whatever iteration of the series y'all want to put it as. Well, I guess Canada, because it's just going to be Canadian Queens. But when we talk about Canada versus the World, y'all was not going to have an American win 2 seasons in a row. We know y'all was not going to do that. Because no shade, even though, I live for Lemon and Lemon is a fierce performer and I like her, she was not better at her performances over Alexis or even Kennedy Davenport. And I said what the fuck I said. We could agree to disagree. You could feel how you want to feel. But for me personally, I do not think that she outshined Alexis, and I don't think she outshined Kennedy. And I feel like if you watch both their performances, yeah, Kennedy got a little leg up in regards of like how they edited their lip sync against each other. But for the Alexis one, they was a little. I feel like while they got towards the end of the show, the people over there editing the show probably got lazy, got tired, and was like, "Fuck it, I just don't care. Just pick this shot, pick this shot, pick this shot," and they stitched the shit together. It just felt a little sloppy the way they put that together. And so, like I said, this points out what Alexis was saying, which is like the way that they didn't show her in the last lip sync. Silky was correct in what she said, but because it's Silky Nutmeg Ganache, people wanted to go in and throw shade at her because of how y'all felt about her during her season with Evie Oddly. Because like these days, people don't allow you to evolve and grow. They just stick to the same, talking points or hold on to things. So Lemon also responded to Mateo in a viral clip where Lemon was asked about Mateo's remarks on social media. And she threw some shade right back at her. And we have that clip where she was being interviewed by Ricky Cornish. Hold on. So let's transfer over to that so y'all can see that clip in case you haven't seen it.
I love that Alexis gave you your flowers after the end, but typical Alexis fashion for her to follow it up with, "Even though they didn't show me in the lip sync and I shouldn't have been in the bottom, congrats."
Well, if I was 45 and still losing Drag Race, I'd have a lot to say too.
I love that Alexis gave you your flowers after the end, but
hold on. Okay, so we got that down. And now, there is an extended video at the top of the page, which I should have played for y'all. They said the winner also clarified that the lip sync wasn't one-sided at all. She said someone did a count and she was only showed 8 seconds less than me. If she thinks the 8 seconds could have gotten her the win, then wow, that's a fast orgasm. I was like, who's the someone? Because we all watched what we was watching, and I don't care how many seconds y'all was counting in regards in between the clips or whatever. The way it was shot, it looked sloppy. And even Alexis proved it. So let's pull it up. Where she was like, some of my favorite shots of me in the final lip sync of Canada versus the world. So look, you see Alexis there? That looks a mess. That was probably when the camera was swerving. You got a shot of lemon here. Look how all the way over there Alexis is. Then you have another cut of a full shot of lemon here. And look at Alexis's face cut off. And that is an actual shot. It's not like, oh, she just cropped it at a specific time. That was literally the shot that they used before they went to another shot. And there's another one. So y'all trying to tell us that these producers wasn't trying to be messy in the way they filmed that lip sync. Not trying to take away from Lemon's win, but we see how messy and how intentional the producers was when it came to it. And it's funny how we got these queens fighting and nobody putting that energy in the production, which is a complaint that many of the Drag Race girls have said about many of the seasons, not just Canada, but America too. American producers, y'all be just as messy. I really hope that with this stripper show that Willem has coming out, that she ain't gonna be as messy as RuPaul producers and them over there are with they damn show. So Mateo did respond by saying, she right, but I'm blessed at 45. So it's like, girl, you out here trying to read people on their age. And I said, you better hope you make it to 45. Now I said that this was just another classic moment, the two queens teasing each other, but things suddenly changed when Mateo started popping off on Twitter. Said, I'm 45 and I still have a career in drag, not just hashtag drag race. And I'm part of the success of the show. Let's not get sassy because we know why you won at that bitch Lemon. See you this weekend in Vegas. And they said in true drag queen fashion, she also plugged the upcoming appearance with Lemon at Piranha nightclub. So I don't know if it happened already, but it probably did. And then Lemon responded by saying, I've never said you were less than amazing, and I've never tried to discredit your success. This was a little joke from a long interview where I said many times how amazing you were. And then Alexis responded by saying, I know it was a joke because I know you smart, but don't get too comfortable making jokes because the joke will be when I start making my jokes with receipts. Now the NDA is over. And then says something in Spanish. And then Miss Fierce Alicious goes on to say, play this clip with Trinity said, girl, I'm, it's like, I don't know what she's saying, but girl, I'm living. Wait, why is Madonna trending? I need to, wait, this ain't got nothing to do with the show. But let me close that out because then I'm going to get sidetracked. Because I'm like, wait a minute, why is Madonna trending on social media? But let's finish wrapping this up. So, they were going back and forth. They were having a little moment. And I'm curious to find out in regards to y'all talking about this NDA, what other tea you got to spill about this show. So I feel this is saying, you know what? At the end of the day, Lemon won. She got her, she definitely was consistent throughout the season. Nobody's taken away from the fact that she's not, that, of her talents and all that other stuff. But at the same time, we have to be frank as to like, okay, even though Lemon won, as they would say, fair and square, the way that production edited that final lip sync and the way they was going about it was messy. So that's what we're pointing out. We're not necessarily trying to point out that, oh, y'all trying to say Lemon didn't win, deserve her win or whatever. It's like, we're talking about production. So let's stick to that and not try to take it into other things. So I say all this to say, even though it was a lot to break down, what do y'all think of this story? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.